This episode of the Rawder Kidula Show is proudly brought to you by JK Studios. JK Studios, capturing every moment. Coming up on the Rodah Kidula Show.
You are co-parenting. The father is there and you need me to accompany your children because you are not seeing eye to eye with the father. But the children, you want them to go, or the children are with the father, and there are times you want them to come to the mother. Just let me know before I come, before I start. Because when you spend there as a nanny, you also...
That happens.
These are the problems our girls are having. So
Wait,
she'll pile...
I get a house girl.
Yes.
Then in the weekends, I tell her, now you're going to the father of my children's place.
Yes.
Packs their clothes, goes there with the children for the weekend.
Yes.
Comes back on Monday.
Yes.
That happens.
This girl is not going for holiday.
This is the Rodah Kidula Show.
Hi there and welcome back. This is the Rodah Kidula Show right here on YouTube. First things first, I just want to say a big thank you for watching the videos, sharing the links, and being part of this awesome community where we have conversations to do with family, marriage, and relationships. So far, so good. I am so excited on what the Lord is doing, even on this platform. Thank you for supporting what I do. For those who've purchased my book for teen girls, and even for the one for the teen boys, and even my prayer calendar. I'll be telling you more about that during the show. But I also want to give a big shout out to JK Studios. Most of you have now done your events, weddings, parties, and you have contacted JK Studios for their videography and photography services. Thank you so much. In this season, if you're planning for the end of year bashes, parties in your offices, or a family shoot, you're having a get-together as a family, and you need nicely done photos, please talk to JK Studios. And here is are like 5 seconds of you to just see some of the work that they do on the parties and family shoots that they have done so far. Check them out on social media as well at JK Studios KE. Well, today I am excited. Welcome. I have a beautiful guest. She's looking lovely, as you can see. And we are here to talk about a member of our family that some of us despise, some of us take for granted, some of us treat them like we are doing them a favor, some of us need them, but we want to show them that we don't need them. So we are here to talk about the house girls or nannies or house managers. I was given so many names for them. And to help us talk on this subject is this beautiful lady. Please introduce yourself to us.
Thank you so much. My name's Lucy Kuria. Most people also call me Teacher Lucy. I am a mother, a very strong, I call myself a strong mother.
Yes.
Of 3 teenagers. I've been married for 29 years and I'm very proud of the family. Mostly I talk about family and I have a very passionate love for families and children, to be particular. I have 2 girls and a boy ranging from 26 and 18 years.
So you have 2 young adults and 1 teenager.
2 young adults and 1 teenager.
Yes,
You're right.
3 teenagers.
You're right. And my last born just joined Maseno University. I'm very proud to say that the start of my journey with these children, I was a nanny, a house girl. And I've raised them doing this work diligently, passionately, and lovingly. So out there, I'm very proud to be associated with the house girls.
Wow.
Currently, I'm the founder member and the CEO of a network that I founded for the house girls. It is called Nanny Network. This is where nannies come together, professional nannies. They come together, those people who have been in this industry, those people who love being house girls or nannies, So I'm the founder of this network where we are encouraging, empowering, and sensitizing our house girls and the employers.
Oh.
So this is what I'm engaging in. And on that note, I'm also a gospel artist.
Ooh, you sing.
Yes, I do.
Sing for us something. Something. Mm.
So I'm a gospel artist.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Christian. I forgot to say that I'm saved. I'm a gospel artist, and I started putting my songs to be heard by people. You know, everybody who says they are gospel artists, they start by singing other people's songs.
Yes.
So I also used to sing other people's songs, but by the grace of God, I started singing my own songs. God started giving me my songs, and I'm very grateful for God. By the grace of God, I'm also currently working for people who would want me to come to their homes, maybe talk to their workers.
Yes.
Because there's people who say, I want somebody who can come to talk to my workers, because we know in a setting of a house, we not only have house girls, we have the cook,
Yes.
we have the driver, we have the watchman,
Yes.
and all these people, to your knowledge, they are also house. They are employed in the house.
Yes.
If you every day you are going to somebody's house, this is where you report in the morning as a driver, and you go back home, you sign out as a driver, you are working in a house.
Yes,
So
you're working in the
mostly
house.
people confuse that working in a house is only house girls or the nannies, but we also incorporate the drivers, we also incorporate the watchmen.
watchman.
So you can have those people, and maybe you
The
want
gardener.
the gardeners. So I talk to those people.
Wait, are you on YouTube as well?
Yes,
Are
I'm
your
on.
songs on YouTube?
My songs are on
Ah,
YouTube.
okay. So you will share the link, check the comments here. The comment that is pinned, my comment, will have her link. Please subscribe to her channel and watch her music as well.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm also on YouTube,
Uh-huh.
where I call myself Lucy Wananis.
Lucy Wananis.
I'm called
I've seen you on TikTok. I haven't seen you on YouTube. You should check her out on TikTok
Yes,
as well.
I'm also on YouTube. I call myself Lucy Wananis.
Ah.
There are many people there out who knows me as that person who is talking on behalf of the house girls.
Nannies,
And they're
yeah.
asking me, why are you so passionate about these people? I'm passionate
Why?
about house girls because, as I said earlier, this is a job that I've done. It's a job that I have walked through. I know the challenges.
Yeah.
I know the joy of being a house girl. I know the advantages.
Oh.
I know the disadvantages. Because there are so many advantages in this job.
Wait, did you choose the job or did the job choose you?
Let me say, the job chose me.
Okay.
The job chose me. It was by devote,
Yeah.
through taking care of my children and challenges of life.
Yeah.
A friend encouraged me to start being a house girl when I was very low in life.
Yeah.
So this is something that I have done regularly. So when I'm talking about it, I've not just come from the bush.
Yes,
It is-
you know.
I
You
know the
used to be.
pros and the cons.
What are the pros? You know, when you, the first message you wrote me, now that we've discovered you wrote me a message. The first message you wrote, you said, by the way, I remember that message so well.
Yes.
I will tell you about it. There's a part, correct me, there's a part you said, people should know that being a house girl or house manager is a job like any other.
Sure.
Did you say that?
Yes, I did.
And you said you have educated your children even through this job,
Yes.
up to university.
Up to university. You know, what most house girls do,
Yeah.
they don't take it as a job, as a profession.
Yes.
I'm sorry. They take it as a job.
Uh-huh.
You know, there's a difference between a job and a profession.
Yes.
You can drop your job anytime and get another one. But professions stick.
Yes.
If you are a doctor, today you cannot be a doctor. Tomorrow you are a mechanic. The other day you are something else. So one of the mistakes that house girls do, they take it as a job.
Yeah.
And even
A
employers.
seasonal job.
A seasonal
Just for
jobs.
now, as I look for
another job.
Another job, a good job.
A good job. A good paying job.
Yes.
There are some other house girls who come to this field because they are hiding from something.
Oh.
Maybe I am in bad, I'm not in good terms with my husband.
Or family.
Or my family. So I want to run and be in somebody's house for some few days as I get in terms with my husband.
Yeah.
These are not the persons that I'm talking about. I am talking about those people who have put their heart.
Yeah.
Because as we know, taking care of children is very tiring.
It is. So are you
Both-
telling us there are people who just desire to be house girls?
There are people, they are doing nothing else but become house girls
And enjoy it.
and enjoy it. And they do it passionately. Because I always say, if you go to work every day to do something that you love, that is what is called passion.
Yes.
Because whether there are problems, whether there are difficulties,
Yes.
when you do something that you are passionate about, you love doing, that is passion. But when you go out to do the job that we are talking about,
You just want the money.
you just want the money. A
Yes.
lot of stress
Yeah.
will be getting you. So those house girls who work passionately, because this is the job that they want to
Yeah.
do, they don't have stress, they are passionate.
Was it passion for you?
Yes. I
It
would say it's-
started as passion.
I would say from when I was a young girl,
Yeah.
I've been having passion on children. And the reason being, when I was a young girl, before I joined high school, it is the church that helped me to join the university.
Oh.
I was very bright, but I didn't have money to go to high school. But the church, the people of the church, because I was active in the church,
Yeah.
and the people of the church said, this girl must go to high school.
Yeah.
And I went to the church and I was given the token to start my high school life. This is where a lot of passion came to me. And I realized, oh, there are people out there, good people, who can assist you. When even you don't know, I was just doing things in the church, but I was noticed. And things started rolling just because I was doing something passionate.
Yeah.
Yes.
So for you, you grew a passion for managing people's homes.
I did.
You did.
Yes.
So how was your experience? What you've said, you know the advantages. What are the advantages of being a house girl?
I would say that by the grace of God, working as a house manager, a house girl, a nanny, call it. Just give
Yeah.
it the name you want to give it.
Yes.
It has given me privileges to deal with great people.
Mm.
I have traveled a lot
Yeah.
in this country, outside the country. And to be precise, one day I went to the US just to do this.
Wow.
So it has given me a platform of great exposure,
Yeah.
dealing on one-on-one with people with great minds, looking at them, the way they do their things, the way they come up with the solutions to their problems. And this one has helped me a lot. It has been an eye-opener to me. Yes.
No, what is the disadvantage?
First of all, the disadvantage of being a house girl. One of it is social.
Oh, yeah.
Socially, there are people who diminish.
Yes.
A house girl, they look at you from the head to
To
toe.
the toe.
A house girl,
Oh.
educating her children, they must be,
Yes.
they give you another name. Maybe she's a prostitute. Maybe she's doing something.
something else she's
they say,
doing and
they-
covering up
And
with.
covering up being a house girl. And socially,
Yes.
people have not grabbed this as a profession.
Yes.
And you know, from time immemorial, you cannot separate the family and the house girls. They are
parts of it.
inseparable.
Yeah.
They are things that you cannot separate. So because they are inseparable, you need to have ways of staying with them, with each other.
Yeah.
From time immemorial, house girls have been there.
Yes.
For kings, Even in the Bible, we have somebody called Naaman. Naaman was the commander-in-chief. In Kenya, we know who is the commander-in-chief. And we hear there's a girl. Surprisingly, this girl was brought by the man of the house. And she was of great importance.
Yes.
So there are some people who diminish house girls socially.
Yes.
And they say, oh, how can you be a house girl?
You
And
are just
you are just,
house girl.
you are right. It's like they expect you to do something else. If you say you are a teacher, people are okay.
Yeah.
If you say I'm a doctor, people
Yeah,
are okay.
okay.
But if you say I'm a house girl,
Well, actually, we asked what do you want to do in life? What
Sure.
else?
What else?
What else do you? What are your goals?
Yeah.
What are your ambitions?
and I would surprise you that there are some people who just leave school, finish their school, and they start doing courses that will lead them
yeah.
to be house girls, or the nannies as we call them.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So many people have very bad stories about house girls, nannies, what they did, and those are the stories that actually trend.
Yes.
So anytime I see someone who's passionate about their work and they know good stories, the other side of it, I get excited as well.
Sure.
But now as someone who is looking for house girl or dealing with one, what are some of the things I should consider before getting one?
I normally say in this industry, just like in any other industry, there is the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, when you are starting the journey of having a house girl,
Yes.
and you are very fresh in the industry, very fresh, because when you are fresh, you don't know those ugly
Yes.
or the
or
good
what
ones,
to expect.
or what to expect.
Yeah.
In anything, even when you are eating, you need to know I'm having a soup which needs a spoon
Yes.
to eat. I'm having something that has bones. I need to be very careful when I'm eating.
Yes.
There's nothing in this world you'll start without having the basics.
Yes.
So some of the things that one should have in mind when they are starting this journey of hiring or having their nannies is asking yourself, what do you want?
I want a girl who can do everything in this house. I'm tired.
Sure. Now you see, this is where people go wrong.
You're wrong, yeah?
Because first of all, the employer doesn't know what they want. So you have to be specific. Why do you want the girl in your house? Is it because you have a newborn? Is it because now the children are going to school and you need somebody to be taking them to school, to be going through their homework and everything?
Yes.
Is it that now I'm tired of cooking, I want somebody to be coming in to cook for me? Is it that I want somebody now to, I'm tired of dropping my children to school, and now I want somebody who can be dropping the children for me? What do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want?
specifically?
Do have a specific of what you want. After you have the specific of what you want, because different homes have different things that they want. There's somebody who wants a nanny just to take care of the home.
Yes.
There are no children. There are no elderly.
Yes.
But they just want somebody who will
To
be
clean,
to clean the
wash.
house and to be a homemaker.
Yes.
Okay. Another one wants because they got a baby. They have twins, for instance. Maybe with a single baby, you're comfortable staying alone.
Yes.
But now you have twins or things like those ones. So first of all, what do you want?
Yeah.
Number two, do you have the basics of what you want the nanny to have?
In terms of?
The basics of what you want the nanny to have will come like, what is the age of the nanny that you're expecting to come to your house?
Yes.
The age. Because according to your children, you don't want a naive girl.
Oh, according to how your children are.
According
the
to
age
how
of
your
your children.
the age of your children, maybe they are a bit big.
Yeah.
So you don't want somebody who is naive. Or your baby is so small. You don't want a naive girl. Okay? You want somebody who can take care of a small baby, and they can go through the baby, everything that needs to be taken through the baby. So what is the age? There are some
Yes.
people who have grown-ups children's, they want a bit aged people who can give command
Yes.
to the children. Okay, you cannot have 20-year-old child or 18 years or teenagers, and you are employing a 15-year-old girl. It's not rhyming.
They will all sit there.
They will all sit there
watch movies.
and watch movies. Nobody can command. Nobody can correct the other.
Yes.
So first of all, you should know the age of your children. What do you want your children to be impacted with?
Yes.
For instance, my children are in school. They are doing CBC. Okay?
Yeah.
There's no way you would go to the village to get a girl who has no experience of these things that the CBC children are doing, or children who are in school doing. My children comes with lots of homeworks, and now you go to the village to get somebody who has no knowledge of the city.
Yes.
So besides the age, you should know what
do you want them
what
to
you
do?
want
Want
this
them to
girl
be.
to do, come and do with the children.
So you describe the person you want.
You describe you start describing them before you bring them. Because the mistakes most people do, they bring and then they describe when they are already there.
They're already seated. Then now I want you every morning to be ABCD.
And now the girl is already in the house, and when you start giving them the duties, they can't do it.
Yes.
So you have to sit down, describe what you want in your mind or write somewhere.
Yes.
I want a girl who will be taking my children through the homework. Maybe they'll be doing like duties like cooking for me. I want somebody who, you know the setting of your house. I have told you cannot go to the village to get a girl who doesn't even know how to use a mop. She has been used to sweeping the house.
Yes.
And now you have brought her.
Microwave.
There's a microwave, there's a fridge. So many things that she has not seen. So what do you want for your children?
But some of us say we'll just bring that girl and we'll teach her. We'll train her and teach her.
Now, while you'll be training her and teaching her, you'll have so many problems that we discuss as we go on. The disadvantages of having somebody who don't know something, you want to teach them on the job.
Yeah.
So after you know the age, you know what you want them to do. You describe their job even before they come.
Yeah.
You know, in this house, we have this and this and this. I need somebody who will be using this apparatus. I don't want to bring another baby in the house who will be every morning they're asking me, Mama so and so, how do you do this?
Yes.
Mama so and so, how do you do this? So what is the essence of you employing somebody? You want to relieve some of the burdens that you are having, and you give to another person, and you have expectations of how they will be doing it professionally. Because you don't only want somebody to come in your house and do things. You must know, how do I want them to be done? Okay?
Yeah.
As most people say, in quotes, nataka msichana wakuja kukaa na watoto. Kukaa.
Yeah.
So when you get your house girl sitting down,
children, you are mad.
You are mad. And the first thing you say it is that nataka msichana wa kukaa na watoto
to babysit.
Kukaa. Again, when you find them sitting down, you grow mad.
Yeah.
So specify what exactly.
What do you mean by kukaa na watoto? What do you mean
by I want somebody? So after you have known, now the girl this is what I want. Source for that. Source for that.
How do we source?
There are different ways of sourcing
for house girls. Where do we
girls.
find them? Is there a place where good ones are? We can just all go and pick from
And that
there.
is why we are saying, after you know
what you want, you will know where to go.
It is said that what you are looking for is also looking for you.
Oh.
Yeah. What you are looking for is also looking for you. As you are setting these goals, I want this and this. On the other hand, we trust God a lot for whatever plans that we make.
Yes.
And we always say that it is God who makes these plans to succeed.
Yes.
So when I'm on this side and on my mind, I'm very upright.
Yes.
This is what I want. I'm very sure that the Lord will help you on the other side. And they will connect you. One of the best things that I encourage employers to do when sourcing for house girls is referral. Referral. Somebody can refer you. Yes. Maybe they were working for them, or maybe they have watched what they have been doing. So referral is one of the best ways that you can source a house girl.
Yeah.
We also have institutions that are teaching these girls.
Yes.
So you are taking a girl knowing that she has been in this institution, she has learned housekeeping, she has learned these things about children. So these institutions are also good places to go and get house girls. You can talk to your members of the family. And I discourage this one a lot, because for the members of the family, because you ask your cousin for a house girl. This cousin has never been in your house. She don't know how your house is. She don't know the apparatus in your house. And she knows nothing. She just knows my cousin wants
a house girl.
A house girl. So even as we source from members of our family, we also need to specify to them what we are looking for.
What we are looking for. It should be clear.
It will be clear and like, she's my cousin. She's so good. And maybe you are good to the family, but in your house you are a different person.
Yeah.
So the cousin will be giving you this girl, knowing you from birth.
Yes.
We have grown together. She's my cousin, I know. So even as we source from members of our family, we need to be very careful.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can also advertise yourself. There's Facebook. People say, I'm looking for social media. I'm looking for
a house girl. Isn't that dangerous?
It is, but there are still stories there outside where people got
through that.
With that, you need to be very careful.
Yeah, you need to be. And how do we conduct these interviews? Should I call a stranger to my house to ask questions? And do these interviews really work? Because people lie. People lie during the interviews. For me, like, having a house girl is on the job. I will know what you can do on the job.
Interviews are very important.
Yeah.
First of all, never interview a girl on the phone.
Oh.
Yeah, because somebody says, I have a girl here, and you interview them over the phone. It is really important, and I recommend that if you are to do an interview for a girl, let it be on one-on-one.
Physical meeting.
Because when you meet somebody, the first few minutes, you learn a lot from them.
Yes.
And mark you, when you are interviewing the girl, she's also interviewing you. Employers think that they are the only ones who interview girls. And I want to tell you for free.
Yes.
When you are interviewing a girl, she's also interviewing you.
Oh.
For real.
I'm looking for first impression, and she's also looking for first impression.
You know, that even before we talk.
Yes.
Even before we talk, if we are cautious, and we say we are meeting in a certain hotel, okay? We have called one another. Now we are going to do the physical.
Yes.
It speaks a lot to both of you. The employer thinks that it is only them that will, the girl who know many things. A girl will know many things in that interview even before we talk. How? You have told me that we are going to meet in a certain hotel, and I want you to be there by 10. Okay?
Yes.
But because you are the boss, 11 you have not come. 12 you have not showed up. But the girl is, you said 10.
She's there at 9:55.
9:50, she's already there, and she has called you. I'm already at the venue.
Yes.
Where are you? This is the time you have not even left your house. House girls, if you see this, run away.
An employer who doesn't keep time on the first interview.
An employer who doesn't keep time, they are disrespectful.
Oh.
They will disrespect you when you go to their houses.
What about the other way around? I am the
And
boss.
still the other way loud.
I have told you to come at noon. You don't call, you don't do anything, then you appear at 3.
But you are coming.
yeah.
You're also rude. It
Yeah.
shows me that you are rude. You'll never keep time,
Yes.
even when you come to
Don't
my house.
respect me.
Because we have not even met. And mistakes have started occurring. These are signs.
Red flags.
They are red flags for both the employer and the girl.
Yeah.
But most employers think
It is just.
it is just them.
It is them to impress us.
It is
We don't have to impress.
She is the one who needs
A
me.
job, yeah.
The girl needs me. She can stay there until
I am done.
I appear. And I want to tell you, on the other side,
Yes.
a professional nanny is watching.
Yeah.
So we have not talked, but what you have showed me, even everything you'll come to tell me, I'll just be quiet. But I know, even at the end of this interview, I am not coming to your house. You will never respect my time when I come to your house.
Yes.
You will never respect maybe the offs that you'll be giving me. You will never respect them. You will never respect what we say. You will never respect, I'll be paying you on this day. So if I come to your house, you will just take over and do what you want.
Yeah.
So this is how we just, an interview is important.
So the interview is important.
Very much important.
What should I ask during the interview?
That's a good question. Different homes ask different questions.
Yeah.
Okay? But there's common questions that an employer should ask. The common ones. First of all, when you are asking, you want to employ a house girl, we start with the employer. It is good that you introduce yourself to me first.
Oh.
But it is always the other way around.
Haya.
Haya.
Naitwa nani, natoka wapi?
Okay, sema.
Natakaje?
And that time, you sit
Like,
in a position of
yeah.
power. You know, I am telling you,
You
interviews
have seen these things.
you are setting yourself in a position of controlling the talk and I'm telling you, the girls are watching.
They're watching.
It is only those who don't know. The professional nannies, they are watching you. If you are the one who wants to employ me, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Rodah, or Mama Sha, or Mama Zai.
However you introduce yourself, I am Mr. So-and-so. Okay? You don't have to tell me your profession then.
Yeah.
But later it is very important for you to tell me what you do.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Why should I stay in a house of somebody? I don't know if they are thieves.
They just disappear in the morning and come back in the evening.
They just disappear and come back in the evening.
Really?
Secondly, I need to know who you are so that I know the care that I'll be taking concerning your house. There are people, when you're in their homes, I started by telling you I've worked for great people.
Yeah.
There are people, when you're in their homes, you need a lot of privacy for their home.
Yes.
We have had girls who are going to say, hey, nafanyanga mtu wa TV mwe fulani.
Yeah.
Nafanyanga
Then
sijui nani.
They post your house
They post your house and
on TikTok.
When you introduce yourself to me, I will start preparing my mind, the level of secrecy
Yes.
that I should give to your house.
Hi, sorry for interrupting that very important conversation, but I have something very important for you. It is a desktop calendar that has 50 days of prayer for your marriage. So if you're married, you need this calendar by your bedside so that you consistently pray for your marriage together with your spouse. And if you're not, you can also have this calendar to pray for your future marriage. So a copy of this goes for 1,000 shillings, and you can WhatsApp or call me on the number on your screen on how to get a copy. We have an offer offer for the rest of this year. So take advantage of that. By purchasing a copy of this calendar, you will be supporting the production of the Rawder Kidula Show to make sure that the year 2024 we are able to produce videos every week. So get yourself a copy. There are prayers for every day, a Bible verse for every day, and together we will uphold our marriages in prayer. Now back to the conversation. Do you mean those who are not popular or famous should not have privacy?
You know, there are people who have exposed themselves.
Yes.
So you wouldn't tell me that you have exposed yourself all over in social media, but you want to, when I come to your house, I put a lot of privacy. Which one? And you are the one who has already, you are the one who has already.
You have already given a house tour.
You have already given us the house tour. We already know everything. We know your bedroom. We have never been to your house.
Yes.
So which other secret are you telling me to keep?
keep? Oh yeah.
You see? So after you introduce yourself and tell me precisely, don't hide me. Don't tell me things that will intimidate me when you're introducing yourself. Because there are employers who intimidate you through the interview. Now, ujue mimi ni fulani.
Oh yeah.
When you come to my house,
Know
you
that
should
I am.
know you should know that I am so and so. Introduce yourself in a way that is calm, kind, and in a way that you will not intimidate the person,
girl.
the girl. So after now you have introduced yourself, you can let the girl to introduce themselves. We have had girls who are working for people, they don't know their names. Because somebody just came and started, haya,
Mama Wakikuyu.
mi naitwa Mama Kamau. There are so many Mama Kamaus. And when they started taking their children to school, they don't know the name of the employer. So introduce yourself the best way you would want me to know. Okay? Now when I introduce myself, we are at par.
Yes.
You know you are dealing with who, and I also know I am dealing with who. After that, start asking important questions. And I use the word important because some of the questions that are asked during the interview are just irrelevant.
Like which one?
You know, most of the house girls are women.
Yes.
Either young girls or
Older girls.
older girls. And maybe it's an older woman. They don't conceive.
Oh.
And you are now telling me, are you ready to go to be tested for pregnancy test?
What if that is an important question for me?
Now, this is a woman. Whether they are pregnant or they are not pregnant, it has no effect in your house.
It has. Like if I employ someone and they don't tell me they are pregnant, then 5 months down the line, then you know a pregnant woman has different needs.
And now that is why we have said, in the introduction part,
Yeah.
I will introduce myself and say, my name is Lucy. I am 3 months pregnant. Such little honest.
Yes.
Such little, because
So if someone doesn't
Yeah.
say that,
If you don't
is it
say-
wrong to ask?
if you don't say what you want me
To know
what I
yeah.
want my employer to know, I am Lucy. I have children.
Yes.
This is their age. When I tell you the age of my children, you'll start preparing yourself and
Yeah.
knowing Lucy
This
has
one?
a 4 months child.
Yeah.
A 4 months child.
Old, yeah.
Old child. So she cannot be working 24/7 because she has a baby to take care of
At home.
at home. Lucy has children in school. So there are times she'll be telling me she wants to go to school because the teacher needs her.
See her,
So
yeah.
that's why I'm saying that is where we go wrong. We start on the wrong foot. There are some things I want to hide for myself. I want you to know later.
Yes, I will tell you later.
Or you will discover for yourself.
Is it okay to ask a house girl why she left her previous job?
Yes and no.
No, I need yes or no.
I will explain both.
Uh-huh.
Yes. It is very important. Although they lie,
Yes.
it is
They
important.
lie and then later on they tell you the truth indirectly.
They, now, in this context, we want to talk about the professions.
Profession,
not
yeah.
the people in the job,
Yeah.
the professions. It is a yes. It's good to know why did they leave. Maybe they were working for people who relocated.
Oh yeah. Everyone says that.
Everyone says that. But we want to say it's a genuine one.
Yeah, that's a
Relocating
genuine
is not
reason.
only that you have gone abroad. We have people who are in this city.
Yeah.
They are having house girls. They have bought Proto Maguta somewhere, and they have built their house there.
Yes.
And when they relocate, they are expecting me to go with them, and I don't want.
Yeah.
So they are genuine
Yeah, there are
relocations.
genuine reasons.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it is good to ask them why. If they are genuine, or whatever the reason they will give, please ask why. It is a no. Because you also need to tell me as a house girl, why are you not having a house girl? And you had one.
What happened to the previous one?
Because the employers are the only ones who want to know why. But they are not telling me, I had a house girl.
Yeah.
She left because
Because
of
of
ABCD.
ABCD.
So, to be fair, if you ask me, let me also know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, for fairness.
Ooh.
Some of the questions are so irrelevant.
Oh yeah, that was an irrelevant question. Give me the relevant ones. Give me the relevant ones.
Okay, it's good to, when you're interviewing somebody, know their status, marital status.
Okay.
It is important, but very minimal. Are you married? If they say yes,
Yes. Okay.
don't
No?
ask. No,
Okay.
why?
Why?
No, why are you not married?
A
and you-
beautiful girl like you.
A beautiful girl
Oh,
like
you will be disturbing me here with boyfriends.
And even there are some people who cannot employ a house girl who is not married.
Really?
Sure, because they'll say, oh, so you are here to get my
husband.
my husband. So
Some of us is the opposite. Me, I wonder, because now the married one, now you also have to think the way she needs. It will be unfair to keep her here all the time.
that is why we are saying it is a question you need to ask. Because
Yeah.
if you know somebody is, if you have a girl, in fact, she doesn't have her own home, she's staying with a relative, you will not treat them the same way
You treat a married woman.
you treat a married woman.
Yes.
So it's good to know their marital status.
Yeah.
Okay? It's also good to know their health.
Oh.
Health issues. It's important to know. For both of us, if in your house there are people with health issues,
Yeah.
you need to prepare me psychologically. I have a baby, with all due respect. And I said again, with all due respect,
Yes.
I have an
An autistic.
an
baby.
autistic baby. Okay? So prepare me before I come.
Yeah.
Because maybe I'll come and see the behavior the child is doing, and I'll not be comfortable.
Yeah. Can you take care of an autistic
Sure.
child? You know, there are people who don't have grace for
There are
that.
people who don't have grace. So health issues which are in your house, or even it's you, I have a problem. I had an accident. So when I come to your house and I see you are totally doing nothing, I'll not
Yeah.
say that you are not
You're
helping
lazy.
me. I'll not say you are lazy. The girl should also say there are girls with health problems. They are asthmatic.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
Or pneumonia.
They have pneumonia, arthritis, back problems.
Yeah.
And you know, a house girl is coming to do a lot of work. So if you know their health issues, you'll be giving. There are girls who say, when my periods come,
Yes. I can't do anything.
I can't do anything. So when you know some of these little things,
Is educational background important to know
their level of
their
education,
level of education?
somehow
Yes
it's-
or no? Yes and no.
Yes
So
or no.
I just know your answer is
It's
yes, and no. So I explain the yes and the no.
let me say, it is very important to know the background of
The
somebody-
level of
the level of
education,
education.
yeah.
Because there are people who didn't finish school.
Yeah.
Maybe they were class 8
Or even never gone.
or even never gone to school. But although they didn't go to school, they are talented,
Yes.
really talented to take care of children.
Or they have learned things here and there.
Or they have learned
And
things
they're really
there and there,
good,
and they
yeah.
are really good, unlike somebody who is a graduate or having the papers.
Yes.
The level of education is also important, because I always say, when you are bringing somebody in your house, because of the children, at least they need to know first aid.
Oh, yeah.
They need to know CPR. They need to know basics of children. They have learned child development. They have done all these things.
Or the language your child is speaking.
You want your child to speak English. And you are bringing somebody who is like, they don't know.
Even Kiswahili.
Even Kiswahili is a problem, you are right. So the level of education depends
Yeah.
with different homes. Even that one from Shakahola. Is Shakahola?
Shamahola.
Oh, God. Even that one from
Shama. Say Shama.
Shama. Even that one, there's another one who wants them, because they want their children to speak that mother tongue.
Yeah. So whatever you're looking for is looking for you.
It's looking for you.
That's what you told us.
Whatever you're looking for. So we don't despise those who didn't go to school.
Yes.
We only say that the level of education matters. There are also those who I want my child to speak good
Kikuyu.
Luya.
Or Luya.
Or anything that you want. There are also people who have children. They are learning Spanish. They are learning they are learning German. They are learning in school.
Yes.
So it's an advantage to those house girls out there
Yes.
who have learned these things, and they are there. So if you want somebody, if your child is learning French, I would recommend you look for somebody who can speak French.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't bring a girl who's speaking Luya and the child is responding in French.
So you started by telling us to be specific on what we are looking for.
Yeah.
And we will even know the questions to ask
You'll know
when
the
we are
questions
interviewing.
When you're interviewing. Or when you're advertising yourself and saying, please help me to get a girl who can speak French.
Yeah.
So people know. Even when they are recommending this thing, they know what you want.
Or a girl who can play, like I have a 2-year-old very active boy.
Yeah.
So if I got an older woman who can't run.
Your boy is running like...
Hey.
Kipchoge.
Yes. All over. He's
All
on your
over.
head, on your... So he needs someone who can keep up.
Very energetic.
Yes.
Very energetic.
So that one is in my list.
That
I
one is
should
in
put
your
on
list.
my list.
Because you don't have a child who's really jumping up and down. And the nanny has a limping leg.
I know.
And the nanny is so old, or they are older.
They don't like being called old.
They are older or mature.
Yes,
they like to be
mature.
called mature. She's a mature woman.
Yeah.
She can't run that, maybe because of her health also.
Yes.
So specify what you want.
Specify what I want.
Yes.
It will direct me into asking those specific questions. In the interview.
In the interview.
Well, but there's so much to ask, right?
There's so much to ask. We can't exhaust it. But these are some of the questions.
Some of the questions.
Yeah.
Now
or
let's
even the job. What do you want them to do?
Yes.
Do you want them to be cooking?
What time should we wake up?
That one is just leave it. Time to wake up and don't ask them.
Serious?
Because it is you who will specify.
Oh,
in
it's
my
me to
house,
say,
you'll be waking up at this time.
Okay.
It's for the nanny to take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it or follow.
Take it or she can say, you can tell her, in my house, you have to wake up at 3 because my child will wake up at 6. So by 6, you have cleaned the house, and she'll say, I can't do such things. And she'll leave it. She has a choice.
Oh, she has a choice.
She has a choice.
Make, yeah.
So you will give your recommendation. Employers think that house girls comply to everything.
Robots.
And this is what I'm talking to our house girls, and I'm asking you, don't be complying to everything. If you feel something is uncomfortable, just leave. Say it, or maybe talk over it. You can tell her maybe 3 o'clock.
No. Let me wake up at 5.
I will make
sure I clean the house before 6.
Before 6, you can negotiate.
Yeah.
But there are people who say you have to wake up at 3. I'm not waking up to pray. I'm waking up to go to the roundly. I can wake up at 3 to play.
Yeah.
Is it pray or play?
To pray. I know where you come from.
So, it is important for our girls to know there are some things you have just to say a no.
Yeah.
And let our employers also understand a no is an answer. Yeah. Don't say, I told her to be doing this and she refused. No, she didn't refuse.
She said no.
She said no, and you should respect and value that.
Well,
I have a gift for your teens. My name is Rawder Kidula, and I have 2 books here for your teens. This is for my beautiful teen girl. This is a book for your teen girls. And this is You're Now a Man. This is a gift for your teen sons. These are great gifts to give to your teens at this time. They talk about different topics: peer pressure, mental health, faith, working hard, finances, and so on. So get a gift to help you disciple your teen daughter or teen son, teen nephew, and whatever teens are around you. Thank you.
now from the side of, I was talking about the red flags of an employer. I am a girl, I'm looking for a job. I've come to your house. We've had even the interview and all that. What are some of the things when I notice I should know this is dangerous and I should run?
It's the one that we have, one of them is the one that we have just said. They cannot keep their time.
They cannot keep their time.
That is a very dangerous boss. Because they never
They respect you.
respect. You should respect. I took time to come early, prepared early.
Yeah.
Respect that. Another something that is very dangerous with employers is in the interview, 90% of what you have told me,
Yeah.
you are describing your home. 90% of what you have told me, this is an interview.
Yes.
I have not come to your house, but already 90% of the things that you have told me is not do.
Do not.
Do not.
Do not talk to my husband.
Do not eat the food of my child. Do not.
Not get in my bedroom.
Do not.
Do not touch that fridge.
Now somebody,
What should I do?
now somebody says, it is only God who asks us for 10%.
Yeah.
Now the 10% is the only thing that I'll be doing. You are constraining me.
Yeah.
Because if you are telling me 90% of the things in your house is I do not,
Yeah.
when I come to your house, I normally say it will be Bosnia.
Whoa.
Fight.
I told you not.
I told you that you are not supposed to do this. So there are some house girls who would feel like, if this one is, you are not even lenient. You are not showing me kindness, and I have not come to your house. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't. That is a toxic boss.
Ooh.
Another thing that I can see, even before I come to your house, you are a toxic boss. When you came to the interview, you crossed your leg on top of the other.
Like this.
Yes.
Wait.
You set yourself behind.
Like this.
You raised your one eye and closed one.
I'm trying to do exactly that.
And now you are looking at me. And everything. And the
With a toothpick.
with a toothpick. The expression of the mouth.
And then I'm looking at you.
The blows of your... You are looking at me as if you are looking at filth.
Oh, like...
And when you ask me something, when I answer, you are like, okay, I see. Surely. Our house girls, what are you going to do there?
In that house.
What are you going to do in
You're
that
already
house?
despised.
You're
Just
already-
when
no,
you show up.
This somebody
Yeah.
is not even showing me that it's not like they are talking to a human being. It's like they are talking to something which is really smelling, unwanted. So just leave me. Just leave me. And our girls, just leave those bosses.
Yeah. You know, sometimes the girls are also desperate. They're like, I just need any job. So they see these things, but because I need the money, let me just try and live with Rodah and see.
Let me tell you, not only in house girls being employed.
Yeah.
Anything in life you do, even starting your marriage,
Yes.
don't say, let me see. You have
How
already
it
seen.
goes.
You have already seen. What else do you want to see? And these are the people who said, and I saw
Yeah,
the way
I
she was.
saw
I
it.
saw the way she was looking at
She
me.
was violent.
I saw. Just go. So there are those bosses who will, the expression,
Facial expression.
facial expression, the tone.
Yeah.
There are those bosses who talk very fast.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Even before I accommodate what you have said, you have gone to the other one. You have gone to the other one. They are toxic.
Yeah.
Now, we have come from the interview.
We are now in the house.
We are now in the house.
Yeah.
A toxic boss will not prepare for the girl who is coming. A girl is coming to your house and she'll be living with you.
Yes.
And where she'll be sleeping, there are boxes,
Boxes
there are
of
mattresses,
books.
there
I
are
have
books.
put my books on that
There
bed.
are everything. No, even a bed is good. It used to be your
It's a store.
It's a store.
Ah.
So this same girl who has come
Yeah.
is the one who will start
Cleaning that store.
cleaning, removing the cobwebs, doing all these things for herself. Please, our girls, run away.
Oh.
Show a little bit of
Respect.
preparedness. I was preparing for you. The room is cleaned. It smells good.
Yeah.
The bed is made. It shows a lot
I'm
of.
also
it is.
happy to have you here.
We were waiting for you.
Yes.
If it is, you have children who are, let's say, big children.
Yeah.
Prepare your children. They should know there's a girl who's coming.
Coming. Should you introduce your children to your girl?
Before she comes,
Yeah.
talk to your children. We will be having a house girl. Her name is Lucy.
Yeah.
So when she comes, I need you to understand that she will be living with us. Prepare everything.
Lucy is here to do ABC.
Lucy's here to be helping you. She'll be dropping you to school. She'll be cooking for you. She'll be doing all these things. Because it was mommy who was dropping us. And now Lucy has come. She's the one who will be dropping the children. And they're like, no, it's mommy who drops us.
Yeah.
So prepare your children. A little bit of preparing.
And I've also observed sometimes as a house girl, you don't know who should give you instruction. There are people that even children can tell them what to do.
Sure.
Yeah.
You should prepare your children.
Like a child comes and tells you, Rodah, come and make my bed. Rodah, I want food.
Rodah.
So you're wondering, who is a house girl supposed to be given instruction by children, husband, everyone else, or it's just the woman of the house?
It depends.
Uh-huh.
It can be maybe it's only the woman of the house who gives instructions,
Yeah.
major and even minor.
Yeah.
So if it is the mother of the house who is giving you instruction, you get instructions from her.
Yes.
It is important for her to also give instructions to the children. Lucy is here. I need you to respect her.
Yes.
She can tell you 1, 2, 3.
Mm.
You see now you have showed them. I am the one who gives instruction.
Yes.
But even if I'm the one who gives instruction, if this girl stays you, also listen, because she's a grown-up.
Yes.
There are children who know it's only their mother who says, it's only their dad who says. But this also person who is coming in your house, they are grown-ups. Children should learn that they should get, they should be told things by grown-ups, whether they are parents or not their parents.
Or not their parents.
Yeah. So it is you as the mother of the house to let your
To
children
define that.
to define that. Or you can tell the girl, if I'm not around, or in case of anything, you can talk to the man of the house. Or it's a no-go zone.
Yeah.
Just let it be. The first days.
The first days.
Not
as
when
we
you
know
have,
each other.
you didn't tell me anything, but now when you see me laughing with your husband and
Why are
it's,
you laughing with my husband?
who told
Do I
you?
need to tell you not to laugh with my husband?
I got you. So, yeah,
But these
instruction.
are the things you should say in the first days.
These are the
in the
things we
introduction
should-
days.
we should say
Any
the
other
intro-
sign of a toxic boss?
A toxic, we were saying that preparing.
Yeah.
This person has come. I'm interviewing her in a hotel. But she got me in the hotel
Yeah.
and I bought my own juice.
Yes.
She got me drinking the juice.
Yes.
because I'm the boss. I could not wait for you to come for me to have the drink.
Yes.
But when the girl comes, you can't even buy for her a drink. You will talk for 3 hours and then she goes.
Or if it's in the home, you can't even offer water.
Or if it's home, you can have a snack. Just prepare a snack for her. If it is lunchtime that she'll be coming over your house, you can offer her lunch.
Can I explain why I didn't cook?
We are saying prepare. Somebody she'll be coming by 1.
By 1.
Prepare
Something
for her.
Okay.
A fruit.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah? Something. Just something. However little it is going to be, or however big. According to you.
Yeah.
Because giving,
I'm thinking
it's not about money.
Yeah,
People
not,
we
that's
don't
true.
give because we have money, but we give because of our heart.
Our hearts.
Our hearts.
Just show her that you.
Just
are
show her
happy.
that,
You
or even
prepared.
you prepared for her. You can even say, I prepared this lunch so that when we're talking, we can talk over lunch.
Can I, as a house girl, ask around the neighborhood about my boss?
That's an no-go zone.
Oh.
Yeah. When you are employed or when you are not.
I'm employed. It's the first week, 2 weeks. Maybe you live in these apartments where people go to air clothes, huko juu. Then you ask, who you Rodah? Like you just want to know. The people who've been in her house, what did they say?
These are things that you cannot separate.
Gossip.
There are things that you cannot separate people from talking about.
They will.
They will.
No.
So they will.
Really?
When a girl comes to your house,
Yeah.
just know. And this
The
is another,
neighborhood,
they will
tell
know.
her.
They will talk to her because she's a human being. And this is another thing that you can know a toxic boss. Somebody, you have come to their house and they are telling you,
Don't talk
I don't want you to ever talk to anybody.
in this apartment.
So what are you hiding from people talking? So you know there's something you don't.
You're
Maybe you are
hiding.
those people who exchange house girl. Monday you have a one,
Yeah.
Friday you have another one. So that is why you don't
You
want
don't
her,
want them to warn
you
you.
don't want her to know. Or maybe it was physical fight
Oh, yes.
when your girl went. So there are things you
Or
are preventing.
even with your husband.
Or even with your husband.
There's
Okay?
war in
There's
that
war.
house.
So there are things that you are preventing her from knowing, and that is why you would prevent her from. I don't want you to talk
To anybody in
to
this apartment.
anybody in this apartment. But people will talk. You will also be asking people, how is your girl faring? How do you do?
Yes,
So if employers talk over other
Other-
employers,
yes.
why not the nannies?
Wait. If I'm having issues with my marriage,
Yes,
should I tell the house girl?
that's a very perfect question. Issues.
Like my husband. I don't like giving bad examples with my own husband.
Okay.
Someone's husband is violent, or drinks, comes back at night, shouting, even beating up people and children. Should my house girl know? Should I tell her, by the way, Baba? Should that woman tell her, by the way, Baba Nani, when he comes in at night, don't open your room, don't engage him? Should there be something? Or a girl just comes, then at night she hears, oh, you had a husband. Kumbe, you have a husband who comes at night.
I think this is what we
Kumbe,
said
he drinks.
when we started.
Ah.
When you tell me your marital status,
Yeah.
I will not be surprised to hear a man in the house in the night. But if you told me, you didn't tell me,
Yeah.
and we have stayed with you for 3 months, and
Yeah.
maybe your husband had just traveled.
Yes, now he's back.
Now he's back. And in the night, I'm hearing, ooh, there's a man in the house. And I'm
Yeah.
like, who is this?
What if it's...
Or maybe I'm in the house, and the man now has come, and the mother of the house is not there.
Mm-hmm.
And a man is coming. They want to access the house. I have been told somebody should not access the house when the man...
Yes.
So it is good to talk about
These things.
some of these things, but also knowing when we live with people in our homes and they have eyes,
They will see.
they are seeing what is happening in their home. If you fight, you don't need to tell them my husband fights me. They are seeing. If you quarrel
They know.
in front of
they
this
hear.
guy,
Yeah.
they hear. Okay? if you are violent to your children, if you are violent to your wife or your husband, and this girl is in this house, if it extends beyond your bedroom, or you are doing it in front of the girls, they have eyes and they are seeing. So even when they go to talk, you not say that they are talking of what they are seeing. So anything you don't want them to see,
don't do it.
let it be. Don't do it. Don't let them know. Yeah.
Okay. So whatever is
Because
relevant,
we also see
you tell them
whatever is relevant. Just tell them. We also find there are people who they were married, but they separated.
Yeah.
The mother is in this corner of the city, and the father is in another corner of the city. Both of them are separated. They are being separated. Now the mother is the one who is staying with the children.
Yeah.
And now she has a nanny. But you have not told her you are co-parenting.
Oh.
During the weekends,
A man shows up.
you'll be taking the children to the father. Okay? Or at the man shows. You are wondering, huyu mtu aliniambia she just lives with her children. Who is this? So it's good to share the relevant information. Because if you take me and you are staying alone with your children, but the father is there and you need me to accompany your children because you are not seeing eye to eye with the father. But the children, you want them to go, or the children are with the father, and there are times you want them to come to the mother. Just let me know before I come, before I start. Because also the nanny is like, they are working in 2 homes.
Yeah.
Weekdays, she's with the mother. Weekend, she gets the father, because the father knows the children are coming to see him. To see him. He will buy his clothes. And when you spend there as a nanny, you also...
that happens.
These are the problems our girls are having.
No.
The man is not having a girl. So
Wait,
he'll pile...
I get a house girl.
Yes.
Then in the weekends, I tell her, now you're going to the father of my children's place.
Yes.
Packs their clothes, goes there with the children for the weekend.
Yes.
Comes back on Monday.
Yes.
That happens.
This girl is not going for holiday. There. She is going to work.
Yeah.
She must clean the house. You know, the children will be eating and doing everything. She will clean the house. She will clean the dishes.
No,
and
I've actually never heard of that.
I told you I'm experienced. I have this,
You have this
you're
story.
too young to know these things.
Am I? It's just that
I
one.
have these stories because as the children grows and maybe have issues, people have separated. We have these issues. We have issues of even the parents have separated. So now the children needs to go to the village.
Oh.
Okay?
And you are told to go to the village.
Have you ever heard of such a case?
I've heard even this Christmas.
Yes.
I'm hearing stories.
And now the nanny is being told
who shall go with the nanny, and the nanny wants to go to see her people.
Or even it is not through Christmas.
Yeah.
But now because you and your husband are not in good terms, you transfer your children to the village, and you want the nanny to accompany them. She chose to be in the city.
Yeah.
In the village, she'll be using firewood.
Yeah.
She'll be fetching water. It was not her choice. But now you are forcing her. I have a contract with you for 2 years. The contract has not ended. My children are going to the village. You have to
go.
Now, that is why I said, when the rubber meets the road. When the rubber meets the road, we have a lot of problems. Just because you didn't just see.
I have another question. I'm a Christian woman.
Yes.
I want everyone in my house to wake up and pray. Before we go to sleep, we pray together. On Sunday, we must go to church. Should I get someone who will comply to those rules, or my spirituality and my household should be for me and my children and husband, and let her be and do whatever she wants?
I'll take you back to your specification.
Oh, I should put that.
Yeah, because you know,
My
religion,
yeah.
there are different kinds of religion.
Yeah.
If you want that girl who will be waking up with you at 3 to play,
Yeah.
just look for
that one. She's looking for me.
because maybe the girl you got
Yeah.
is a Muslim.
Oh, yeah. Ask about the religion.
Ask. Because maybe the girl you got, they don't believe in Christianity.
Yeah.
There are people who are there.
Or they don't go
Or
to church.
they are maybe, wherever they go to church, for you, you pray shouting.
Yeah.
And you also want me to do the same. For them, they pray very quietly. Maybe there's a sign that they do when they are playing.
Yeah.
So first of all, specify.
So is it a question I should ask?
Is it
The
it's a
interview.
very important question
Very
that
if
yeah.
it's important to me,
If
I
it is
should
important
ask.
to you. There are some people who don't care. They don't care where the girls goes on Sunday.
Yeah.
They don't care. But
Should I care?
I should advise, you should really care. There are things that can be brought to your children in the name of religion
Oh, yes.
by the nanny. She has some beliefs,
Yeah.
some practices that you would want to not to be impacted on your children.
Yeah.
So ask. No. Because, you know, there are different religions which do other practices. I mean, we had the Shakahola one.
Yes.
So do you want somebody to come and start telling your children things about cults, about so many things?
Whatever they believe
Whatever they
in.
believe. And it's different from what you believe.
Okay.
So if you want your children to be taught Christianity, I talk about Christianity because I'm a Christian. You also want somebody who knows the Bible. They'll be giving you, your children, stories of the
Yeah,
Bible and such kind of things. So you cannot be a Muslim and you are bringing a Christian in your house and you want them to teach them Quran.
Yeah.
So
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. So
Yeah,
you
that
don't force
makes
people
sense.
on religion.
On religion.
You want to know about the religion of people because we know in religion it is matters concern eternity. There are people who believe there is heaven. There are people who don't believe there is heaven.
Heaven, yeah.
So what
You've
they
taught your
believe,
child about heaven and someone comes and tells them, nah,
there's no
there's
heaven.
no heaven. That was a lie.
That was a lie. So, so you also want somebody who will come and comply.
Yes.
And because this person are the ones who are coming to your house, they need to comply to what
Yes.
goes on in your house.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've talked about the toxic boss. Is the way I talk to my house girl important?
Oh, yes. It's really important because this person has come to stay in your house. The way you talk to them can make them stay or go.
Or leave, yeah.
If you have children, you are teaching your children how people talk to people.
Yeah, treat each other.
You are not teaching your children how a mother talks to a house girl. Because next time it will be a brother.
Yes.
And if you talk badly on people, your brother will come there and the same child will start talking to, and will start telling them, this is your uncle, you're not supposed to.
But that is how I know.
Small children,
Yeah.
sometimes they don't differentiate.
Yeah.
And especially the little children. They are small. If you have a small child, they don't know how to talk, they don't know how to do anything. They don't differentiate between a house girl and the members of the rest of the family. It is you who teaches them.
Yes.
The way you teach your children, this one is a lesser person. They are supposed to be treated lesser. They are supposed to be done this. So it is important. If you value respect in your house, show respect to anybody, not only house girls, but everybody. If you have several people that you have employed, the way you talk to your employees, really matters even to your children.
How do I treat a house girl who doesn't just, is it listen? Like you tell them something, they repeat the same mistake, the same mistake, the same mistake.
We have them.
Yeah, we do.
Several.
Yeah.
There are some house girls who don't have courtesy. This is your boss talking. You can't even let them finish what
You
they
can't
are
even look at them.
You can't even look at them. What they are saying, maybe because you are the the mature woman that we were talking about, you are looking at them
And
down.
this small, this small girl
and they are-
who's calling herself my boss.
This small girl who is calling herself my boss, what is she saying? So if you are giving instructions to her, she can't listen.
Yeah.
When you say this, she said this.
Yes.
When you say the other ones, she said the other ones. There are some girls, and we are encouraging them and requesting them to have some ethics when they are working. Know how to address people, because there are people even don't know how to address people. There are people, they know when they talk, they must shake their shoulders, they are turning, and or maybe you are telling them, and before you finish the sentence, they're in another corner. They are listening in another corner.
Yes.
So it's good to have a girl who is
Who at least respects you.
who has even the communication skills.
Yeah.
They can stop. You can meet house girls when you are talking to them and they were doing something, they can't stop.
Yeah.
I normally encourage your house girls, when your boss is talking to you,
Please.
let me tell you, when I was working, I used even to remove my glasses when I was addressing my bosses.
Wow.
I remove my glasses and I look at my boss direct in the eyes, and I show the sense of listening. Because you can be there, but you're not listening. I'm waiting for you to finish.
Dishes,
I'm waiting for you to finish.
Lucy, I'm going out. I'll be coming. Blah, blah, blah. You're just washing dishes. I'm like, Lucy, can you hear? Eh?
I've heard what you said.
Yeah. Eh?
Or I'm just waiting. Let her finish and go.
And go.
Or maybe I'm washing the dishes. That is the time what do you do?
The sufuria. You are now scrubbing with noise.
So that to add a lot
That
of
is
noise.
disrespect.
That is disrespect.
That is reason enough for you to fire someone.
That is reason.
Right?
So it is good to have that ethics, work ethics. When your boss is addressing you, just leave everything.
I hope they watch this. And if you are a person who has a house girl, I wish I started by saying this. Watch this show with her. Watch together so that you can also talk.
Sure.
Talk as we talk, you know.
Yeah.
I said I have to ask you this one. There are people who waste. They waste food. They waste resources. You try tell them to minimize or to be economy mekata. But someone just insists, like they're doing what they can't even do when they are on their own in their houses. How do you deal with someone who is just wasting things?
That is a very important question. There are house girls who are wasteful.
Yes.
If it is sugar, they will put half in the container, and while they put the sugar in the container, another half has been blown by the wind because they are taking the paper.
No, others are even leaking.
Others are even leaking. If it is the rice, we take a cup. When they are putting that cup, everything pours, and then they sweep and throw it. If it is the soap, they are leaving it in water.
Or they serve more than they can finish and then throw away.
Or they serve, if it is the food.
Yes.
Yeah. There are even people who waste a lot of food. But with food, I always say, you should know, why are you having food that you are throwing? Is it that you are cooking a lot of food that you should change? Or you are cooking what people don't want to eat?
They must eat. They should eat sweet potatoes.
They should eat sweet
Githeri.
potatoes.
You should eat what is there. They even have house girls who choose. I don't like githeri.
I know. I cannot be eating githeri in the village.
Then I come here and you're giving me githeri.
And you come here. All what you want them to eat. And maybe it's eaten by the whole family.
Yeah.
When you are not there, and there's meat in the fridge, they cut a piece and cook very fast and eat before you come. Or there are even house girls who waste inaitangwa aje hii the one for washing the toilets. Harpic. They'll put
Detergent
more than the detergents. They use more than needed.
Yeah.
More than enough. If it is the jig, they are pouring all of it until even they are spoiling the clothes.
How do you handle someone who is just wasteful?
I think it's not good to settle with a wasteful house girl.
When you observe that,
When
you start
you observe
looking
that,
for another one.
When you can talk over it
Yeah.
and say, this soap that I have bought, it is for 1 month.
Yeah, please.
Give specifications. Okay, please let us use it for 2 weeks. Let us use it. Give instructions on how you want your things to be used.
Okay.
Yeah, because there are people who are just buying and buying, and this girl is saying,
Oh,
the things are just being
sugar
bought.
appears from the bedroom.
Sugar appears from, and even they're asking themselves, do these people buy or they are given somewhere? Because even we have 6 kilograms of sugar in the house, and so now she thinks I must use them as fast as I can.
Because we need to buy more.
Because this month she'll bring another one. So you should specify. If it is meat, for her she just buy 100 grams or 200 grams that she will cook
and eat,
and it is finished.
So when you
now we have loads and loads of meat
to eat and finish.
To eat. So you must specify how long do you want me? Do you want her to use these things?
Yeah.
If it is water, she just sees you bringing
water
in the house, each and every house. No, so even if she just leaves it, you must tell them, we pay bills.
Yeah.
If it is washing,
tokens.
We pay tokens. We pay.
Don't leave the lights on
Yeah.
in a room that you're not there.
Don't do. Yeah, sure. Tell them, because some of them by default they don't. They know they are there because there's not a single day there was no light because the tokens were not there. Every day there's token and so they don't know if you
switch
pay.
off one day. Leave them in the dark.
So they don't know. So all they know is that these things are just coming and coming. Tell them where they are coming from. Maybe you have a farm in the village, and people are working there. You are paying people. So when she see a lot of sweet potatoes, they are coming from the farm. But you have had a cost for them to come. So she just think things coming. Just explain to them.
We buy these things.
We buy these things. This is how I buy them. This is the reason why I bring a lot. Because there are people who have been raised. We buy sugar wakati imeisha.
Yeah.
Sukari lazima ishe ndio. Mgeni akiingia, we run to the shop and buy and now buy.
But now this house there's just sugar.
I've never seen this. If it is Blue Band, they have never been using Blue Band.
Yeah.
So they are just putting a lot and putting a lot. Yeah.
And
and everything goes to waste.
Yeah. So
explain
what
to
I'm hearing from the time we started talking, what I hear you saying is communicate.
Communication is key.
Don't expect someone to come to your house and use common sense and you haven't told them what you expect.
Don't you ever expect a house girl
to
use common sense in your house. Instruct her. You are paying her. Instruct her.
Yeah.
And on that note, there are 2 types of communication in the house. We have steward communication, delegation, or the gopher delegation.
Yeah.
There are 2. The gopher delegation is where most employers, when I come to your house, there's how you want me to do things, when you want me to do things, where you want me to do things.
Yeah.
That is called gopher. I want you to clean this bedroom, starting from there
to here.
To here.
Sweep first.
Sweep.
Then mop, and then dry, and then.
Sure. There's a specific way you want it to be done.
Yes.
When you are cleaning the kitchen, this is the detergent. Okay.
When you're cleaning the bathroom,
this is what you do.
Yeah.
They might not do 100% how you want it to be done, but at least they have an idea.
Yeah.
Stewardship.
Yeah.
You just need to get the houses clean.
Clean that house, I'm coming.
How they cleaned it,
you don't know.
You don't want to know. Provided you have given all the things that is required. So if they cooked the food starting with the onions, the oil, you don't want to know.
Yeah.
All you want to know is the result.
Yes.
The clothes are cleaned and ironed. So communicate and know. I want to know which style do you want me to use? Is it the gopher or the steward?
Yeah. Okay, that's important.
But don't assume I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are house girls. You'll use the gopher delegation. You have troubles with them. They know their professions. Just tell them clean.
They will clean.
And they want to show their professionalism. When you start telling them, start from there, use this, they see that you are diminishing them, you are not valuing them as professions, and you have problems.
Okay.
So let them know which kind of
communication are you using.
In communication, how do you communicate with your house girl? Is it through text?
WhatsApp.
Is it through WhatsApp? Is it calling? Because there are some bosses, they will text you.
Yeah.
But when you are texting me, ndio naanika manguo, and you are that person who wants, when you text an instant response. So, there are things you can text, and there are things
you call.
Very important, you have to call.
Wow.
You cannot WhatsApp me, and I'm in your house.
There's
you have
no
data,
Wi-Fi.
you have Wi-Fi, but you have not accessed me to it.
Yeah, you don't have access.
And you expect me, when you text me on WhatsApp, I'm online.
Instantly.
I reply instantly.
Hey, as we wind up, as you said, we can talk about this till tomorrow. We need more sessions on this.
Sure.
Because we keep growing and learning. Yes. And every day, someone who has never thought about having a house girl will watch this video 2 years from now, because that's when they will need one.
Sure.
And we'll have more wisdom to share then. So thank you so much. I would just want you to talk to maybe someone who's looking for a house girl and they've had so many bad stories. They're looking for cameras. Do you believe in putting cameras in the house to watch what your
Yes
nanny is
and no.
doing? I already know your answer. I already know you'll say yes and why yes?
Kenya.
Why yes?
Why the cameras?
Yeah.
Of course, we know cameras are for security.
Yeah.
If you have put cameras in your house,
yes,
purposed for security, not anybody.
No, it's that we even call them nanny cam. We have cameras for the nanny to just watch.
If you have put a camera in your house because of the nanny, do you know who is trained by that camera?
Me.
It is you.
Because now I can't even concentrate in the interview. I have to check if the baby.
You have to, and you can imagine watching over the camera, your baby being mistreated. First of all, instead of you having to install cameras in your house because of the nanny, why don't you get somebody you trust, somebody who is honest, somebody even when you are there, you don't need the camera.
But I will thank God I have seen what my child goes through.
You can imagine. There are some things we wish done when we are not seeing.
But without a camera, I will never know.
Okay, that is why I've said if you have put them for security purposes,
then
that means you are not
trust the person.
If you have put them for security purposes, you will not each and every minute you are looking at your phone to watch. Maybe you'll sit down after a week and I want to see how this person has been doing with the baby. Those cameras are also good because we have children who are rough. A child can climb up, fall down and be hurt. The girl will not be in a position to explain. You just see for yourself. So they are good. But these cameras strain your nanny. They cannot extend themselves. If they were to come and do something wholeheartedly, they shrink. Because they feel somebody is watching me. I can't give my best. But if they know there are no cameras, they do everything. But sometimes with the cameras, they pretend. In the front.
In front of the camera. With the camera. They come in front of the camera with the baby.
Because you know even that camera. And these days, nowadays, it is important that when you put that camera, talk about it.
Tell her. I actually wanted to ask, is this
just
okay?
Don't do it when she goes for off and then she has come to your house and you are like, wacha sasa nione venye anakuwa. No, it's not good. It's good to be human. Just discuss with them. I want to install this, or we have already installed this for this and this reason. So even when she'll be doing whatever she'll be doing, she'll do having the knowledge.
Yeah.
And like you are hiding it somewhere, you are also immoral.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're also immoral. Because why should you do that?
To
You can
someone.
imagine those bosses who are working in offices. If your boss would sit in a room and is watching all of you, what you are doing. I said it's a two-way traffic.
Yeah.
Do to me the way, that's what the
Yeah.
Bible says.
Yeah.
Do unto others the way you would want them to
Do to you.
do to you.
Yeah.
If you would not be comfortable, if your boss follows you every day with
Every
that
day.
camera, why are you doing this to nanny?
someone
Just talk to
else.
them. If you just see that your nanny is not doing what you would want, I always ask, just let them go.
Yeah.
Settle with a good nanny, and with the nannies, settle with a good boss.
Yeah.
You are ready to go.
You were even talking to someone who has had so many bad stories, they don't believe in nannies anymore. A word of encouragement as we wind up.
I want to encourage employers, first of all. There are good souls there outside who their aim is to come and work for you. If you have had an experience of a bad nanny, when you get another one, take them as people who have come in your house as themselves,
Yeah.
and never compare them with other people. Give people space, because we have employers who, because the other girl was doing this, all the girls who will be coming in that house, they'll be judged
Yes.
according to the bad one. They are good people there outside. Just pray your God. Ask God to connect you to people who will come to your house, give a great impact
Yes.
in that house. So they are good people. You might have had a bad one. Bad people exist,
True, yeah.
not only in our houses. There are bad people all over the world. In other industries of work, they are rogue people. If your nanny is not okay, she's not good, just let her go and settle for somebody you are comfortable with. Also the girls, if you have a bad employer, there are very good employers there out. Just don't settle for less.
Yes.
Raise your standard and say, this one I cannot do, I have to go.
Yeah.
And also employers, still raise your standards. There are also employers who are so desperate,
Yeah, they just
they
take
just take anybody. Their aim is like, nataka kusikia niko na mtu niende kazi leo.
Yeah.
They don't care. So employers, don't be so desperate.
Yeah.
Take your time to source for the good nannies we are talking about.
Yes.
And also the nannies, take your time to source
For the good homes. Someone asked me this question.
Yes.
Why do you lock your things in your room for your nanny not to access, but leave the house and leave your children with her? What is more important, the things in your room or the children you're leaving her with?
People value material things than children nowadays.
Oh. I actually thought you'd answer and say
Yes
it's
and no.
important. Yeah, yes and no.
People value material things that they have in their homes
Yeah.
more than their children.
So I lock my money, my gadgets
You lock everything in, but you are leaving me
with your children.
with your
With my
children.
children, yeah.
You know, if I spoil something in your house, it is replaceable. But this child you are leaving me with, if I spoil them,
Yeah.
if I harm
replace.
them, they are not
Yeah.
replaceable.
So should I leave my room open to just show you that children are more important?
It depends. There are people who lock their rooms,
Yeah.
and when they lock their rooms, it means they're the ones who clean that room.
Yes.
Because there's no way you'd lock your room and you're
expect
expecting
me
me
to
to
clean.
clean it. So if you're cleaning your room, that you don't feel comfortable living it, because a bedroom is very sacred.
Yes.
The creation takes place here. Intimacy takes place here.
Yeah.
All good things,
Some good
About-
things. Secrets.
secrets, dreams and visions, and
Yeah.
sometimes a husband and wife sit in the bedroom and discuss about their vision,
Yeah.
their dreams of their house. So I always tell employers it is important to take a bedroom to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. this sacred place where everybody is touching. Monday, a girl touches it. Tuesday, another one. Wednesday, another one.
Yeah.
Just keep it to yourself.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have to end it there now.
Right.
Thank you so much for your wisdom. Thank you. You have taught us. You know, it's this show is airing this December 2023. And we always know when girls go for Christmas, we start fasting in January.
And you see, it's
For
a
them
miracle
to-
for her to come. Even you go and
When
say
they
in church.
when they come back, you go and testify in church.
I have a miracle.
Yeah.
My house girl has come back.
So people are going to watch this video in December,
All right.
praying and hoping that their nannies come back in January after they're off.
Okay.
And please give them offs. It's important, right?
Yeah, it's important.
Especially if they ask for it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're
You've
welcome.
really learnt a lot. I'm going to share a link of her handles where you can follow her and connect with her as well. And thank you so much for watching as well. Let us know what you've learned, the challenges that you've had, any questions that you have concerning this industry, as she calls it, so that the next time we're hosting her, we know exactly the questions that you want her to answer. Thank you for subscribing. I feel like saying Merry Christmas in advance, but I'll still be seeing you in the course of the month as well. Thank you so much. God bless you. I appreciate you. Bye.